Alrighty, welcome and hello. My name is Romeo Spells, and we are hopping right back into Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. I think we'll read Chain of Memories. But we're doing reverse rebirth mode. Cut off. I still have my Smash set up. Would have got. Okay. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, thank you to all who came to the stream last night. That shit was exciting, fun. We hit the 12-hour mark, and I'll never be doing that again. And I'll probably say that every stream henceforth, that I'm not doing that again. Especially since YouTube cuts off the stream at 12 hours. So you can't even see the full thing. Okay. Yeah, last time we beat Maleficent and Captain Hook, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, we got back. Alright, sweet. I'm gonna save Agrabah for last. I have a feeling that one's gonna be the easiest. I like that Riku mode doesn't waste any time. But just go to the world, get the key at the beginning, kick some ass. Oh, just like that. Oh shit, I forgot about that. He do be spelling. Oh wait, did I spell something wrong? Oh, it's Romeo spells. Oh my gosh. What up, Fujin? Welcome. I know, yeah, last night was crazy. Got 70 subs. I think it's up to 269 views now. Yeah, you can check it out. It's really good. And it wasn't just because it was 12 hours, like, it pretty much kept the momentum for 9 straight hours, so. Almost 100 hours of watch time, like, yeah, that shit was crazy. I gotta remember I'm playing Riku. Dark power. Oh, by the way, Fuji, let me know how the sound levels are. We did miss the 69 sub milestone, technically. But Wayfaring Spartan and I were talking about it. We also thought it was going to be more gradual. But nope, we jumped straight from like 62 to 70. Alright. Let's go. Bro, stay spraying on him. So what's the plan for the big 69? Honestly, I don't know. I think Wayfaring Spartan and I talked about making a cover of One Winged Angel. Or something along those lines, but I couldn't remember what the maybe it was Benjamin. Maybe it's Benjamin. No, I think it was Wayfaring Spartan. Pretty sure you did that. But I'll have to come up with something. If you have any ideas, let me know. I think I do have to change the room code and password though. Because I was always doing 6969, but now we're 70. We gotta find the new meme number. Maybe we'll just go with 420 now. That's the next big milestone. Darkness time. tearing through. My gosh. How about a stream funny moments compilation for Kingdom Hearts? So, in other words, I would go through the streams and find some decent moments. I could do that. Yeah, the 69 subscriber special definitely won't be coming out anytime soon, though.
Take this.
I wouldn't mind finally getting on that.
Take this. Darkness.
All right. Time to pogo. Get out my experience. Let Mickey do his thing too.
Your Majesty. Come on.
Yeah, Mickey, give me the goods. Time's up. Okay. We might even hit 100 before them. Oh yeah, I'm based on the trajectory. 1 second. I'll be right back. So it looked like I was averaging about 3 subs per, I'm sorry, 1 sub per Smash stream, or 3 subs a week. Which was cool. But based on yesterday, if it's anything like that, I should be at 100 in like the next couple weeks. But we'll see. We'll see tonight how it goes. But yeah, I'll have to do like all the milestones at once. 100 sub milestone, 69 sub milestone. I might even come up with like a different format. I know somebody asked me to play, what is it, Bloons Tower Defense 6 or something like that. Maybe I'll just stream a different game for each sub milestone. We'll replace the time slot. Only because it can be somewhat tedious to go through all the footage. And since I'm usually streaming most of the day, or recording stuff for Fiverr, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. I'll figure something out. I hope that does happen. Yeah, thank you, Fujin. I appreciate it. Yesterday, Argo asked me if I had any tips for like streaming because his sister's doing, gonna be VTubing, I think it is, which is really cool. And I was thinking about that. I'll probably talk more about it on the Smash stream. But one of the things that I know got to me and Michael, and still does today, is like the question, why would anybody watch me play a game if I'm not even good? Like, I always thought you had to be like the best at a game to have an audience, and that's clearly not me. we got more clout on the fact that I am bad, you know, shield bait mode or whatever, than for anything Promio related. Well, like 1 Promio stream out of 6. But it's so interesting, you know. Like I probably would have started streaming years ago, if not for that, I guess, fallacious belief that you have to be good. But in truth, I just want to hang out. I want to be that guy that you want to hang out with while you're watching. And I think that's a decent brand. And hopefully it lasts. So we'll have 100 people to hang out with. Maybe even 200 people. 2,000 people. 2 million people. You just never know. Wait, you're all 3 of those. Oh yeah, I missed on the Fusion. You're all 3 is referring to what part of what I said. My bad. I just saw your above message. Interesting, funny, or charismatic. Well, I'm glad that you're interested in me, and you think I'm funny. You think I'm charismatic. As I was saying the other day, I've met plenty of people who do not agree with you. So forgive me if I'm not exactly convinced. I think I have a relative amount of charisma. But most of that stuff just comes from wanting to be nice to people. And like genuinely get to know them. Like when somebody comes to the stream, my goal isn't like, oh man, let's see what I can squeeze out of the viewer. Right? As far as I'm aware, most all of my subs, I know at least a little bit about them. So, if that's what charisma looks like, then hell yeah, I agree. But this is where we differ, right? Like when you're on my channel, when we're talking, I'm interested in you, I'm entertained by you, and I believe that you're charismatic. Like that. So I just don't know how you come to the conclusion that I'm wrong. And the other thing is, before we start talking about you know, personal merits, like Romeo's just so good, that's why his stream did well yesterday. What's interesting is that I looked at the impressions, and for some reason, I don't know what was happening in like the Smashverse, but that stream got like 7,000 impressions. By comparison, I think most of my streams usually only get one or 2,000. So the click-through rate was actually the same. Like the same amount of people were clicking on the video, same percentage. But you know, 7 times as many people saw the link. I have no idea why YouTube is recommending it like that. Maybe they really liked the thumbnail. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that it looks like you know, Up. Yeah, I might try a series of videos that are Disney cover ripoff. I hope that doesn't sound sleazy. But you know, so I just wanted to mention that in respect to the whole you not being well, I got it. Funny, charismatic, or interesting, as if the video doing well yesterday means that I am. Yeah.
Your Majesty, come on!
That's right. How silly of me. How could you be wrong? Love you so good. It was funny. I think while you were gone the other day,
Your Majesty.
yesterday, somebody was talking about. So is Fujin like Venice? Like you have like the same thing going on. You're like, hi Fujin, I've been. And I was like, yep, they do occupy the same place in my heart. Oh wait, no, you were there for that, I think. You were there for that. I just thought it was funny. If you ever do decide to branch out and, you know, invest in your channel, again, because now you have some stuff on there, Fujin, let me know. Love to support and come out. Depending on my schedule, obviously. Yeah, you were there for that. It's funny that you were there for that, because that seems like the kind of conversation you have when the person's not there, you know? Or maybe that's just me. Glad you were there for me. That also means I can't squeeze the view out of you. Have you go back and look for it. How sad. Okay, Nikki, come on.
Your Majesty, come on!
Like, it's interesting. For example, right now, I think there are 2 people here at the stream. And when I streamed Pokemon Unite, I think there were like 4 people generally. But before 4 o'clock, my Kingdom Hearts streams, they do not do. The YouTube's algorithm is so interesting. But I'm excited to see the regulars. I know Cyrus will be at work. He should be back soon. Okay. But anyway, how are you, Fujin? How are things going at the bookstore? Oh, you serious? Oh, you piece of shit. Alright, yeah. Taking you out. Yeah, break him and then go ahead and heal me up. I'll join you in Pokemon Unite soon, Romeo. That's one of the things. Oh, great. Great. Break out my mains again in a little while, but I was decent. That's cool. You're like, I only played technically the one day. So yesterday was my first day. I'll probably hop on a bit of Unite to collect my rewards and stuff for day 2. Get my challenges. Yeah, that would be great. Love to have you. I know Q got to join me, and we had somebody new, the one sub from that video. They went by Nene on Pokemon Unite, but it was like oof, something meh, and then a name. Sorry, I don't remember your full gamer tag. But I would like to have a lobby of 5. Ingrid can join us, and then hopefully Venus will come out and see us too. Bookstore's getting very Christmas time for you. Well, that's cool. I'm glad there's somebody out there who likes books. No, all jokes aside, I just consume them in a different medium. We go to a bookstore though. I'm not gonna lie, every time we talk about you working at the bookstore, I think back to all the times that I've straight up told people, yeah, I don't read books. I don't like books. Like the idea that I'm friends with you know, Fujin. Book Sama, if you will. That's funny. Alright, let's do this. We do sell more than books, to be honest. Okay, board games. Okay. That makes sense. But well, let me ask you this: what do you sell the most of? I assume it's books, right? That's where most of the profits come from the store. I do like those slides of paper about him. Kind of like Benjamin when he came to the stream, and I was like, "Yeah, I hate history. History sucks. It's awful." He was like, "Choose your next words wisely." But for good reason, though. Generally, I think, like I said, history has been unsubstantial in respect to how it's been taught, at least in my life. And I am a fucking beast. Okay, around Christmas, gifts and books sell about the same. Cool. Ooh, cool, cool. Now that I've cleaned this area out, yeah, I actually don't even need map cards. Alright, so there's one there. Let's get rid of the ones I don't need. Got it? Well, no, not all of them, because I don't need the pitch black tab. Okay. Well, that makes sense with Christmas. You're selling equal books and gifts. I guess one of my other questions is like how does that business model work? Like what does your demographic look like for who comes in to buy? Because I could honestly, unless it was for school, I could never really see myself going to a bookstore and buying a book. I'd probably just opt find it online or buy it online like that. So you guys ship through other retailers or things like that, or is it specifically the localized in the bookstore itself? Not that this is a, you know, let's talk business stream, right? But I am overwhelmingly curious. Alright, we'll do some sleep rooms. Lullaby and good night. Go to sleep, my little heartless lullaby. You got me there, Fujin. That's actually still quite popular to do in England. The stupid Americans.
Your Majesty! Come on!
I feel like going to bookstores still, even in the digital market age. Okay, cool. That is the cultural thing. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I think that is important. Because when I think of bookstores in a traditional sense, I know even like American hospitals also have the issue where they haven't yet modernized. Like a lot of them keep their records in like those big scrolling file cabinets and stuff. And the ones that have attempted to modernize, you know, you'll hear things about them having like data breaches or data being lost. So, you know, I guess I may not have best representation of what a modern bookstore looks like, what kind of resources and amenities they have. But yeah, having a nationwide chain, website, stuff like that, makes sense. This is kind of like Barnes and Noble versus like my understanding of a coffee shop bookstore. Yeah, let's go, baby. Oh my gosh. You know what, Mickey? Let's do it to him. Let's do it to him. Oh, wait.
Your Majesty!
Doc boys, why you gonna do? Rickey and Mickey busting shots on him. Oh, cool. But it's mostly the older generation teenagers / young adults who come into the bookstore. We still look for a pretty good loyalty system. All right, one moment. See if I can get this up. Move that back. Truth, be quiet. Yep, they need me to fetch a couple things out of the stand that I use, which is the deep freeze. So I'll be right back. Give me a moment. All right, there we go. Cool. Let's see. So that's good. Stream's still running. Gotta sneeze. Achoo. Oh, seriously. I think it's coming on. Because the fastest way not to sneeze is to say you have to. All right, dope. Anyway, thanks for waiting. So where were we? Pretty good loyalty system. As a coffee shop, nice. If your library has a second, I'm sorry, your bookstore has a second floor and a coffee shop. Dude, and I feel like you've been holding out on us. You didn't tell us you were working for the #1 bookstore in the world. You were so chill. I thought you guys were running a chill operation. I've always wanted to run a coffee shop. Only issue is I don't drink coffee. But I think I'd be like a nice, sexy personality barista. What do I mean by sexy personality? I just mean the type of person you'd want to serve your coffee. Like I want to be the one guy that you know, generally conservatives are like, okay, yeah, he can make $15 an hour. So just in making coffee. That's what I want to do. Funny, when I was doing like fast food and retail, I had people tip me for my service even though I wasn't working in their kind of job. And I always thought that that was like the highest compliment. Because at all other times of the day, the same people were complaining about having to tip at restaurants. But hey, you love to see it. We sell tea, of course. It's England. Oh yeah, absolutely. If you all didn't sell tea, I would have to leave. Okay, if I ever come visit. I'm not gonna visit you, Fooch. I'm gonna go straight to the bookstore. You'll have to meet me there. Come in on your day off. That's funny. Alrighty. What's cool about me playing this mode is that between streams, since I finished the world right at the end of the stream, when I come back in, I don't necessarily have my deck memorized. And because this game makes you use like a brand new deck for each world, right? It's kind of cool that I don't have like that muscle memory or that whatever. Like the organization of the deck ingrained. Oh, bada bop, boom. Pow. One more. All right, time to pogo. I wonder if I can use that on like bosses. Seems like I should be able to. I don't know. Alright. Alright. Oh. I was gonna say, we're not even that interesting. Nobody wants to talk to us. Stop calling. I would say don't call during stream, but I'm streaming all the time, so it's really not their fault at this point. That's on the me. Either way, I don't have a lot more to comment on the subject, but I appreciate you hanging out with me. Always great to have you. Oh, I did have an idea though. I was thinking about like copy claims and strikes, 'cause I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter how old the video is. It can still get stricken. So what I might do is like keep a different save file for every single time I play the game. That way, if any particular episode gets, you know, stricken down, I can go back and re-record that, addressing whatever the copyright concern. Because I don't know if like when the videos get taken down, like I still get to see them, or I can still go back and edit them, or if it's a situation where that content's just gone forever. I was thinking that would be a shame. Because more than I'm playing this for viewership and stuff, I'd like to have like a, you know, documented playthrough of the games, which my commentary does not necessarily belie, or you know, accommodate, whatever. But yeah, that all depends on like how YouTube handles those types of things. Because I know the music is like heavily guarded in theories and stuff.
Take this.
but I also want to be able to show those scenes. It's like the intro to Kingdom Hearts 2 is something I would sit awake to at night when I was young. I just thought it was so cool.
Your Majesty! Come on!
The intro went over. Oh my god. I don't know. Oh, hi Venice. Hey, how's it going? I'm sorry, Venice, since that's canon now. Ugh. Yeah, thanks for coming. Just kind of chilling. Oh, I don't know. You weren't really here for this, but now I am the shawty with the thick thighs. Mm-hmm. Yeah, moving up in the world. Although I'm pretty sure that's just his pants. But even artificial thick, I'll take it. I wish Cyrus was here, because I want to know. It seems like when I hit enemies sometimes, like Mickey pops out of them. That looks so weird to me. Let's do it.
Out of my way!
Right. Good job, Riku.
Your Majesty! Come on!
If you're talking to me, it goes fine. Nice and normal. Just casually dunking on everybody I see, as I'm Riku. I have no blind spots. Oh wait, that's Neji. I have no weaknesses. You be talking to Fujin then. Ouch. You guys have that conversation amongst yourselves in chat. I'll be looking in on it though. Also, I was eating graham crackers, as some of you probably noticed. I'm trying not to smile while looking at the camera, because I'm not sure where it's on my teeth. Half of the pauses are just me trying to get this shit off my teeth. Anyway. Oh. Final photo, let's go. All of them are actually. Why are there so many flying enemies here? Oh, what a wayfaring spot. Okay. Good to see you. I'll catch you when you get back. And you'll be cooking a big meal tomorrow. What for, Fuji? And you cook? You never mentioned. No, don't hit the wood. Oh, let's just do this. Waifu Fujin? Waifujin? That's funny. Fujin is kind of a waifu. Oh man. Let's see. Just a roast dinner. It's the last time all my housemates will be here before Christmas. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. We gotta make sure to feed all these falcons and ditties that you've been telling me about. Actually, make sure the ditty main doesn't get any. That's my one request.
Like it.
Make sure they leave.
Take this.
I'm just kidding. Don't be mean to the ditty.
Darkness.
But if you decide to, you have my permission, just so you know.
Your Majesty. Come on. Time's up.
I like Waifujin, so we got Veners and Waifujin. All he has to do is accept, and it's canon. Make sure to mention that in your Tinder. You've been dubbed Waifujin by popular internet personalities.
Take this.
Popular.
Darkness.
Alright, let's do this. Ah, King Mickey, get over here.
Your Majesty. Come on. Time's up.
Those opera stay dodging. From Neon? That's an opera. I'll take that challenge. A quick question. I know there's only like 4 of you here right now, but how do I ask my new subscribers to go back and watch that Isabel Baby video? Like, how do I make sure that every single person who subscribed to me has seen that video without being like too forceful or cringe? Like that? Yeah, let's go. Oh, this is a biggie. Oh, what's up, Deepak? Good to see you. I should do a re-upload. Okay. But I'm only doing the re-upload. Yeah, with some new changes. That makes sense. I'll have some changes. Maybe I'll make that like the 1,000 subscriber special. As like, or like right when I get the YouTube partnership, we'll do a re-upload of that video and I'll improve it. A remaster, if you will. Hopefully by that time I'll have like beefed up some of my editing skills. I like to make my own models of dancers, and then I can like go through more of the song too. Yeah, that's a good idea, Fluker.
Take this. Your Majesty. Come on.
Good to see you, Deepak. I'm excited about a Minecraft stream next week. I've also wanted to make sequels to the Isabel franchise, etc. It's just gonna take me a while to get the editing skills and animation skills that I need. Right now, I'm just still improving my thumbnail game. Gotta make sure I learn a new technique with everything I do. And surprisingly, this thumbnail took me the goddamn longest time. I think longer than any other thumbnail. I worked on this for like 2 hours. And it's still not epic. It's okay, but it's not as good as I wanted it to be. I only had time. Let my vision come forth. Alright, you know what? Yeah. Oh. Busting shots, baby. I actually don't. I don't care. map cards for anything. There are no treasures to get. Honestly, I could speedrun this game if I wanted to. Oh, there's another mission. Okay, I didn't know that. Let's do it again.
Your Majesty! Come on! Like it!
Dang, I missed Mickey. Oh, there are more. Okay, cool. Looked like that was the end to me. Take that seriously. Alright, come on. I'm gonna pogo you off. Time to pogo. We're sleeping on the job, fam. There's one that requires all 9s, and I don't think I've had a deck with 3 9s in it yet. It's obviously not a slight meant for me to do at this stage.
Take this!
Also, Venice. Seriously, if you got time before your concert tonight, have a ton of fun, by the way. You download Pokemon Unite. It's free on the Switch. Shouldn't take too long. I think it took me like 10 minutes to download. And check out the game.
Like it!
I genuinely think you might like it. And if you message Ingrid and she's free at all, I know she'll play with you. She'll even show you the ropes. But I would really, really, really like it. We could play together. I know Fujin's thinking about joining us too. Look at me, you, Fujin, Q, Ingrid, Nene, and whoever's available. We can run Pokemon Unite for like a whole night. Who knows? Nah, I'll probably do it in the afternoon. I'm just saying. Sounds fun.
Your Majesty! Come on! Take this!
No. Not gonna eat the crumbs on camera. Also, I'm probably not even centered. Yeah. Let's move to sitting down. Got my kneeling time for now. Alright, let's get in there. The styling on these heartless are pretty cool. The funny thing is, like, I was expecting more story, but ever since he was like, yeah, I'm just gonna kill everybody who's dark. All the dark people, gonna genocide them real fast. Which obviously, right. But ever since then, I just step into a world and just start wreaking havoc. Once since I've already played through the entire story of the Sora run, it's kind of refreshing. Just let me be a boss.
Just me!
I'll take you on that. Let's go.
Get a load of this!
Alright. That's it. Oh, wait. Let's go.
Out of my way!
Beat you one. We'll just beat you the attack. Ooh, actually. We'll beat you the blue age one. No, you weren't supposed to be next to me. I thought you flew up. Oh, hello, Ark and Sir Benjamin Kane. Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. No! No! Benjamin, you jinxed it. I wasn't supposed to get an HP boost there. God damn it.
Take this!
And I missed the attack boost. I'm gonna have to reset, y'all. I'm gonna have to reset. It's only been 30 minutes. I'll start over again. Oh, that's awful. Why doesn't it ask me if I'm sure? Ah. So irritating.
Darkness.
If I had attack boost, I would have already beaten all of them. Actually, not. Okay, that aerial attack is kind of sick. Do it again. Romeo taunts me by immediately selecting help. Yeah, Benjamin. I'm the one who's distraught about it. In my bid to say hello to two of you, I handicapped myself. Who needs HP anyway? Alright, Mickey, we got some work to do.
Your Majesty. Time's
Get
up.
the gat, as they say. Oh, you guys want more? Don't worry, I brought plenty.
Time's up.
I stay loaded with a full clip. Oh, that's all you can take? I even have one more lined up. Benjamin Ark, chill out, okay? It happened to me too. Why aren't we all just victims in this? Why can't we bond over our victimhood together, huh? This could be a... what is it? A victimizerless crime. Like a natural disaster. You're a natural disaster. He just did it. Okay, okay. Alright. I have been compared to Edelgard. And I gotta say, feels bad, man. I'm feeling betrayed.
Your Majesty. Come on.
I forgot that Mickey does that thing when he refreshes my card.
Like it. Darkness.
Alright, check this out. He jumps. And I do this. Oh, wait. I wanted him to have a little more health. I just wanted to spit on him repeatedly. It's so fun to do.
Your Majesty.
Do something, I dare you. Love this move. Alright.
Majesty. Time's up.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. I'm blasting it. The only thing that outside is that if Romeo's Edelgard, I can't call her Edgeguard in good taste because I don't know if Romeo fit. Are you serious? Are you serious? Okay, my Edgeguards are better than yours, my guy. Get out of here.
Take this.
Benjamin, you know what? Don't worry, there's a Smash stream tonight. I'll show you why I'm Edgeguard. Speaking of which, I haven't scheduled that Smash stream yet because I can't find a good like Falcon knee photo online, so I'll have to make my own. I'm thinking I'll go to Hannonbow and just record him doing the move in close up. Crap. Crap. You know what? I'm sick of this. Yeah, for the natural green screen, exactly. That's what I'm thinking it'll be the next step of my, I'm gonna record all of Falcon's moves in a video and use the green screen from Hannonbow. Because there aren't any good photos of it online, really. Then once I do that, I can have pretty much anybody anywhere I want to go. Don't make you show me that mirror. Because I like Falcon's design in Smash Ultimate. I think the best of all of them. I mean, obviously he's got the best graphics, but no, I genuinely think his Smash Ultimate design is really, really good. It just seems weird not to have as many, you know, like Google images of him doing his thing in Smash Ultimate as there are of, like, Melee. Sometimes I have to improvise. Like, for example, for the thumbnail yesterday, I used the, like the Wikipedia, what is it, frame data thing? But to look at the hitbox visualization somebody did. It's like, I don't want to use that for everything. It's about time I started contributing to the content sphere. So yeah, get some green screens and some characters in.
Take this.
Oh, okay. I need to attack this right now. Come on. Gotta level up.
Like it. Take this. Your Majesty, come on. What? Yeah. Take this.
Okay. How many more rooms I got? Yeah, I don't care. Alright, sweet. So I just go over here. Oh. How would it? I guess I've never opened this door from this side, but because I've been in both rooms, you would think that that path wouldn't be. No, whatever. Right to the left. Oh, no, that was a big body walk.
Take this.
Oh my gosh.
Like it.
Okay, there we go. That's my health.
Take this.
Boss fight should be coming up soon. If I know Riku, he's not gonna have shit to say. Only slay. It would definitely do the teaming darkness because I want to level up. Y'all, I'm distraught about that HP up. Like, look at how big my HP is. This sucks. I basically just beat the game right there. So sad.
Take this. Like it. Take this. Darkness.
Alright, there we go. Out of Pogo. So many emails to respond to. This is the life of someone in academia. It was definitely a meme that I always ignored the emails in the honors program. Back when I was a student. In fact, my old, one of the professors from the music program back when I used to do theater, take voice lessons, he just reached out to me asking if I graduated, if I wanted to do a show. Right now they're doing rent. That's cool.
Your Majesty! Come on!
But obviously I'm not in Edwardsville anymore. Not that I went to Edwardsville or anything. Don't dox me. This doesn't know though, but yeah, that was that guy. Ignored the emails, didn't send them. But I did stay pretty active on campus. Just had to catch me in person. How about that? 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 How about that?
Like it! Take this!
Come on.
Like it! Darkness!
All of a sudden, the end of the semester's coming and people want to know they can come in and retake an exam. I mean, yes, but you could have done so much sooner and we would have both felt way better. Oh, yeah. Essentially the opposite. I verbalize something, there's a lower chance of me remembering it than if I were write or type it. I tell people to email me and make sure I put things on my calendar. I mean, to be fair, I didn't have a packed schedule with a lot of remembering. And I kind of got away with forgetting homework. I could do it really quickly. Like sometimes, my professors would be like, yeah, your paper is due at the end of the hour. And I'd be like, oh, I forgot my paper. How can I get it to you, you know, in like the next couple hours? And I would just go and write the whole damn paper in the other room. For an hour or two, turn it in, get my 88% or so, and that was that. I was a piece of shit. Still am. I don't want you all to think that much has changed.
Take this. Like it.
Some of you might be wondering, was he that good at writing papers? Or were the papers that easy to write? I definitely think he did both. There were some courses I couldn't get away with it in, but I was actually really good at any sort of like sociological, philosophical, or statistical writing. Like if I'm analyzing data, observing trends in a population, I'm pretty good at articulation. I got away with a lot of stuff I shouldn't have reasonably. But I don't think I'm dumber for it. Anyway, sorry, that was beyond the point. But yes, Benjamin, I think I get you. But I also get that I don't get you. I was not about that life, so I have shit to do. Alright, let's do this. Let's see. They won't happen. I'll get tired of doing other evil business. Yes, I can imagine. I mean, with all the business you get into over here on this side of the internet, who knows what you're doing in real life? Okay, cool. I can fix that. First off, I'll turn the game on my mic up. I think I turned it down when my sister came in to ask me questions. Ooh, game might be a little loud. And secondly, let me go ahead and turn the game audio down. Thank you. Appreciate that, Benjamin. Oh, okay, yeah. That's what we need. Yeah, let me go ahead and turn this down a little bit. Oh, I might just turn the gain up too much. Damn, I gotta check my audio level now. Am I in the yellow or the red? Alright, I am in the yellow and the game audio is in the green. Sweet. Okay. Well, cool. I got my last little level before the boss fight. Boss. I think I put a T on the end of that. The Mike boss fight. Check this out, homie. Excellent. All is good again. Alright, sweet. Appreciate that. It's also possible that because I moved down, my voice isn't being picked up as loud as it was earlier. Or that my shit was fucked up from the beginning. Either way, I appreciate you helping me fix it. I don't think I went all the way over here. There's hardness here. Yeah, there they are. Maybe gotta squeeze another level out this. Alrighty. Well, my Wamo, as they say. Ah, try it again. Maybe try it one more time? Oh, way too high. Alright. Try the Faraga then. That guy jumped in front of that bullet to save you. My goodness, guys, we're not that interesting. Okay, there's that. All right. My God. Yes, I know. Physical therapy. We'll just throw that down there. Okay, we're just gonna mute this for a moment. Alright, for some reason I don't know how to mute that. Like, I feel like I used to be able to do it when the message started playing. But no. Now I just have to have you guys hear the whole information. Where my sister's physical therapy is going to be. When's it going to be. How long is it going to be. But anyway, I'm back. So let's check chat. Welcome, Philip. Good to see you, Cyrus. Well, the same person, obviously. Let's see. Excellent. All is good again. They tell me these streamer fellas like feedback, whatever. So if I'm chatting, I may as well provide. Yeah, we do like the feedback. And by we, I mean me. I can speak for no other streamers. Because I'm not your typical streamer. I got 8 subs in one day, baby. Actually, it was 9 subs in one day. That was cool. Can't imagine why you'd have needed to nap. Yeah. I have no idea why you might have needed to nap, Cyrus. Not like you were up until, 4 or 5 a.m. Very much so surprised. I'll be right back again. Still a little sick, so my nose is running. But one moment. We'll mute this time so you guys don't get to hear the gooey details. And there I missed an opportunity to say goopy details. Wayfaring Spartan would be very, very, very displeased. At least disappointed. Alright, so let's see. Surprise. Oh yeah, you guys have time zones. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, we're not exactly on the same time zone. Yeah, I had to get to bed till like 5 a.m. At least my time. Because I was still up, checking analytics and stuff. I was too excited. So excited. Okay, I passed out around 2:30 maybe. Okay. 2:30 for you. What time was it for you, Benjamin? Oh, one second. I just gotta throw down. I remember this boss fight being difficult. Let's do this. Right. We got the darkness. Oh my gosh, that sucks. I don't know if Mickey would be able to get his whole thing without me doing this. Sweet. This was difficult to soar, my bad. Forgot. Well, he's gonna break that in like a second. Fine, but oh, he didn't even break it. Okay. Alright, that should be it for you, my guy. Picha! Boom! Riku did the boss fight. Didn't even go past like a 2/3 of my health. It's 3 hours. Oh yeah, Holy Burst with Mickey. I find that I like Riku's aerial attack when he just spins so much that I I just opt for that. No, I mean, what time did you get to bed, Benjamin? Not so much what time is it right now. Okay, world map. Yeah, I'll change this room. Also, did you guys see how YouTube handicapped our hard work like that? YouTube actually cuts the stream at 11 hours, 59 minutes, and 59 seconds exactly. So if you look at the stream, it says 11:55, as opposed to the 12 hours that we were actually up. 12 hours and 10 minutes, so 20. Yeah, I think it was. Oh. But I have the analytics screenshot to prove what the duration of the stream actually was. So if you guys want to see what that looks like, send it along your way. It was actually pretty tasty, not gonna lie. So let's do it. What up, Argo? Welcome. Everybody fell asleep around 3 your time? Okay. So I'm about 2 hours ahead of you both. Sweet. Well, yeah, I appreciate it. I'm also glad it wasn't like an ungodly 8 or 9 in the morning. Then I'd be a criminal. Now I'm only a mildly bad influence. I just completed a Spanish presentation. I have lab final tomorrow. Well, that's cool that you completed the presentation. I know those can be nerve-wracking. I actually think Blue Spark's doing his today. So here's to Blue Spark. Hopefully the presentation's going good. Bonus points if it's going well. I wouldn't stay up beyond my normal hours for anyone, Romeo. I was gonna be up anyway. Yeah. You have to prove it. Until given reason to believe otherwise, I'm assuming that you were up for me. That's what I'm gonna go with. Because that just makes the most sense. You know, Occam's razor and all that. I know that's not Occam's razor. Or at least I'm using it inappropriately. Just in case any of the big brain Mensa chads come to the stream. I don't think I have any of those yet. Aside from Benjamin, I guess. Oh, he came out? Yes. Oh, we have more. Oh, but wait, there's more. Love me some attack boosts. Riku's so good. Can't wait to fight the next boss. Yeah, we'll do it. I'll take that. I can mash so good. I did very well on my final presentation according to my professional. Oh, that's awesome. I was literally typing a different conclusion with the razor when Romeo said not to do it. Yeah, Benjamin. I know. I did it on purpose. I'm familiar with the razor. Okay, I subscribe to Set the Programmer. Speaking of, I gotta get back to this comment war that somebody started up with me. I keep forgetting. It's not a priority right now. And besides, it was an 11-month-old comment thing, so they can wait a little bit. Because what happened was, I typed up this whole like long, lengthy comment thing in the reply. It was like nuanced, it had context and decent arguments and stuff. And then YouTube refreshed, and I lost the whole thing. So, I guess it was a sign that not at that moment. Darkness. I Monstro is done. Now it's time to go on to the Agrabah. I'm gonna go ahead and Agrabah. Well, hey, that's good. Language is difficult for some of us after all. I've always sucked in my final presentations for language. It's interesting. I actually do okay with languages, from what I understand. I don't know if I have any bad subjects. I just never got too deep into any of them. If that makes sense. Like, I used to be pretty good at math when I was younger, and then I ended up majoring in stuff that didn't require a lot of math. Even when I was a computer science major, because I had my back injury, like my freshman year, and I was falling behind in one of my math courses because there were fewer accommodations for that one. I could only go in once a week for like tests or whatever, and a lot of the grade was classroom participation. So even with, the 4 or 5 ruptured discs, I was falling behind. They kind of convinced me to go the less math route due to that experience. But anyway, let's see some Zexion. Marluxia may well succeed.
Sora would be a valuable asset to the organization, but Marluxia and Loxine's actions, they make me quite uneasy.
And then
I bet I have any. Oh, I am afraid. Okay, cool.
Who knows what that one is thinking?
Vexen should take care of this. His replica is soon to be completed.
But Vexen despises Marluxia.
So we must tell him. Isn't it better that Vexen clean up the mess than leave it to us?
Oh, so Vexen was there to assassinate them anyway. Huh. If he wasn't such a pompous ass, he might have succeeded. A chem lab. Oh no. Oh yeah, those are tough. I hear. I've only ever done labs for like 2 classes, and they were not chem labs. It was like a stats lab and maybe a calc lab. I say maybe because all that shit is behind me. For like 3 years at this point. I do like statistics though, they're fun. Well, being nervous is just a sign that you care. Thank you to the 7 of you who are here right now. Just so you all are aware, just in case you're new, I do play Kingdom Hearts on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We're actually finishing up Chain of Memory, so Kingdom Hearts 2 should be coming along soon. Very excited about that. I also play Smash Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. So if you'd like to play Smash with us, look forward to that at closer to 9 p.m. Central Time. We just did a 12-hour Smash stream yesterday, and that shit was crazy. And also, why do you keep calling us? God, you... Okay, anyway. I'm also picking up Pokemon Unite, so the second stream for that will be tomorrow. I say 1 to 3, but if I'm up early enough, then we'll do noon. Hell yeah, dude. So, no pressure to subscribe, no pressure to participate in chat, but great to have you nonetheless. Alright, in Agrabah, and it's about the same as always. Riku just coming in, styling and wilding on him. You know, let's get Darkness. I'm gonna go ahead and just pogo these fools. Take that. Alright, time to pogo. And finished. I'll do it, yeah. Huh. Time's up. Bro, Riku is mad. He's a mad lad. He's so good. It kind of feels like I'm cheating. After struggling through Sora's mode, which I can't say I struggled through, because I lethal framed my way through that bitch. Absolutely. I'm not even ashamed to admit it. But after struggling through Sora's mode, like, I'm just Riku now. I can yell at the phone for ringing and still not take a hit of damage. I would like to point that out, chat. Romeo lives again. Oh, I looked away and actually finally got hit. Vexen was was actually more or less there for actually being loyal. Yeah. I was fortunate of having to do one of those while we were rooming together. One of the few things he seemed to put effort into. So I don't envy your condition, but I'm sure you'll do fine. I also think Argo will do fine. The whole bit I said about being nervous means you care. I really think that sometimes, and this isn't a shot at anybody, but I think sometimes people misunderstand their emotions. Like what they mean. I've always wanted to find a way to put it into words. Like, for example, anger. I've come to understand anger as like a lack, it's like a feeling of a lack of control, right? Like if you don't have control over a situation, you're likely to get angry or overwhelmed at it. Whereas, but in a way where you haven't accepted that lack of control, right? When you have accepted it, then you tend to border on like sadness, things like that. But specifically when you're nervous about something, it means you care. It means that you are, you know, hoping for the best. And that shouldn't be all that, not a huge revelation. But what it empowers you to do is to put your best forward and know that you have done your best, so to say. Right? Like, because you're nervous about it, you're not going to do any less than you possibly could. Does that make sense, Argo? Because, like, that would make you even more nervous. At least if you're nervous ahead of time. Let me get behind you, dude. Oh my, okay. Alright, we're gonna duel. I'm sick of you. Wait. Ooh, oh, look at that. 6. Whoa, what was that? I want to see that sword again. Oh, yeah. And also grades. I remember one of the honors classes that you could take. So just heads up, I graduated from the honors program at SIUE, but I don't want you guys thinking it means, again, that I'm one of the Mensa boys. The honors program focused more so on, I guess, quote-unquote holistic education. So a lot of it had stuff to do with like philosophy, history, things like that. There were different topics, but like for the freshman topic, you had like a discussion seminar and a writing portion that went together on a specific topic. So the one I had was friendship, and Deepak and I took that together. That was really cool. But one of the other ones was on failure, and the way that they structured that class was that everybody gets an A, everybody passes, and they remove letter grades from the class. And I think the goal was to like highlight the difference between when you're working to reach a certain standard and when you're working for the intrinsic value of the work. That makes sense. And it's a very interesting concept or idea. most of the people I know who took the class really enjoyed it, and I did end up taking a different class with that professor, so I got a little taste of it here and there. We actually got to write a book as a class. It was pretty cool. You know. But I only reason I bring it up is that I am glad that I had the opportunity to kind of connect with education in a way that removed a lot of those barriers, a lot of those measures of whether or not I'm good enough. So whether or not you do well on a test or you get the grades that you need, you know, that's only a statement for where you were at that moment, not where you'll always be. And it sucks that sometimes we let small variations in people's abilities early on, you know, differentiate their entire lives forward for what opportunities they're able to pursue. Like, I'm good at math, but differential equations kind of fucked me up at first. It didn't necessarily work. In fact, I can't even remember what a differential equation is off the top of my head. Don't know if I'm rusty or if I'm just stupid. But if you give me enough time, just like Captain Falcon, I promise you, I will master that shit. Just like you are, though. That's all. That's all. Romeo Galaxy Brain. My honesty program was essentially structured the same way. I think it's a really cool, cool way of approaching it. Instead of thinking of getting everybody up to the bar of, you know, knowledge or education, you focus on raising said bar by not telling people what the limit is. Like, there's this movie scene with this football player and he's doing like a bear crawl or something, and he has a dude on his back but they blindfold him, and he says I could only do like the 100 whatever, and he ends up doing like 1,000. I'm just pulling random numbers out my ass, but because he doesn't know where the threshold is, so he, you know, pushes himself to the limit that he can achieve without any idea for what success looks like. I mean, this concept is great for singing. That's why, like, if you're going to evaluate your own voice and stuff, don't compare it to other people's, because they're not where you're going to be once you get good or proficient. They're where they're going to be having gotten proficient. You can take like certain skills and techniques, for example, working your vocal runs, but how your voice sounds and how it's progressing and maturing is something the world has never seen before. So you can't really look to the world. God, I sound like a, what is it? One of those crystal mommies. You can't look to the world for guidance on how to be your true spiritual you. This is a matter of your soul and your life and your goals. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna check chat real quick. Oh, Just a Waffle. Good to see you. It's really weird that you destroyed those shop stands from those people who were doing business in Agrabah when stealing from them. Well, to be fair, if I destroyed their shop, it must mean that they are aligned with darkness. Oh, Benjamin's seen that movie. Yeah, I don't remember the name either. Romeo Life Advice channel when? Well, hopefully when I get my own place. Especially when living with Venice. Like I said, we'll be doing more relationship-oriented stuff and life advice stuff. It's always something I've been passionate about. I remember back when I was younger, people would ask me what I wanted to be when I grew up, and I had 3 answers. 1 was a philosopher, 2 was the president of the United States, and 3 was a motivational speaker. And, you know, a life advice channel is like 2 out of the 3. But yeah, maybe like I was always thinking if I did ASMR, I'd want to do like storytime ASMR, affirmations, or like life advice. Like that seems like a good brand for moi. Just because there aren't that many people in life that I don't want to succeed, it's pretty easy for me to give advice genuinely. Oh, but best believe there are people. I have people that if I had the opportunity to help them fail, I'd do it in a heartbeat. I'm not gonna pretend I'm some paragon. Romeo got some hate. Nice. That's why I laugh when people are like, yeah, all my haters, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, bro, you hate your haters, though. You are a hater by definition. I know you hate on somebody. Anyway. It seemed like a long battle. I didn't even get to check chat. This is the Life Advice channel. What do you mean? Darkness always has been. That's funny. Good meme. Good meme. Imagine doing relationship-oriented stuff. I simply cannot. Well, that's what the channel with me and Venice is going to be for. To help you imagine doing relationship-oriented stuff in a non-typical, but atypical relationship-oriented way. It's going to be a relationship channel, but not look like any of the relationship channels. Some of the videos will literally be just waking up, eating a bagel, and being like, so what'd you dream about? What'd you dream about? Dope. You want Wendy's? Let's do Wendy's. Damn, I want a Frosty. We used to sometimes go out to Wendy's and get Frosties. Like 80% of that channel will be just sitting down watching Netflix and be complaining about the TV shows. Bro, that's a good life. Is the relationship channel gonna be called Venmo? It's funny because that's Venice's like gamer tag, but no, it's actually Vimeo. That's our little ship name. Probably Vimeo Life with the Y instead of the I. You know, get a little cringe up in here, just a little bit. Bro, you done fucked up. Alright, break that. 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 And just kill him. And that's a step-by-step tutorial how to do that fight. You gotta break that, break that, break that, kill him. Oh, thank you all for being here. Nice to see you. You'll do. You'll lose. Huh. Didn't even break a sweat. I feel like that move should kill those shadows in the ground. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. Now I can just do this. Nice. Please hold. Was doing some decorating. I seem to be locked out of the house at the moment. Oh shit. Let me know if you need me to call AAA. No, but in all seriousness, I hope you get back in soon. And I'll be here when you get back, unless you get back after 7:30. In which case, I'll be taking a break to eat and like get smashed up ready. Also to get my thumbnail to get. Oh god damn it. No, I want to go the full 3 hours for the stream. Definitely not trying to take anything away from Kingdom Hearts. It's such a good series. Alright, Benjamin. I know I'm not supposed to do this, but to your latest comment, that's what she said. Thank you. I'll be here all stream. Oh my god, I'm glad y'all enjoyed that. Hey, what up? Supers? That's you, right, Tyler? I think we have somebody named Merp, I believe, who comes to a Merpinator. And you both have like a similar profile picture, at least from my perspective. But I think Supers is Tyler. That is Tyler, sweet. Speaking of games of streaming. Wait, Tyler, do you play Pokemon Unite? Because I know we were supposed to be doing Mario Party or something at some point. Probably not soon, because I'm a broke-ass bitch. I'm a broke-ass bitch. I'm a broke-ass bitch. But aside from that, I was actually, like, debating whether or not I can use some of my Fiverr money to DoorDash me a burger. Because I want a bonsai burger from Red Robin so bad. And I woke up so hungry. But I don't think it's in the budget. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, that'll play with. Yeah, I gotta get the game first, Tyler. Basically, that's all we're waiting on. Oh wait, you play Pokemon Unite? That's what you're talking about. Oh shit, cool. No, I'll be streaming it Wednesdays, Fridays, and Mondays from like 12 to 3. Something along those lines. Maybe 1 to 3. I'll try to make it earlier so we can get more time in. But aside from Fridays, I still stream both the other nights. So I can't go on too long. Whoa. Wait, I didn't know you could do that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, the stream disconnect? Uh-oh. Alright, sorry everybody. We should be back. Let me go and refresh the chat. Yeah, the stream disconnected for a moment. Yeah, basically my rules, as always, like first come, first serve. So whenever I hop on, whoever's there, feel free to jump in and play with me. Okay. Streamlabs disconnected, so it's good that you didn't lose it. I know it started to load for me for a second. But it's still going. You're supposed to stand on this? Alright, anyway. But yeah, Pokemon Unite tomorrow. Lose briefly seems to be back though. But yeah, Tyler, would love to have you on. Anybody who wants to do face cam, we can do that as well. In fact, I've thought of a better structure for it. Instead of doing like I did last time with Ingrid, I'll probably shrink the face cams down fairly small and then put them where the Pokemon portraits are for your respective area. Especially if you have a team of 5, that'd be a lot easier to do. But at the very least, I'd like to have you in the Discord server voice chat, if you wanted to be on stream. Not you can play the game without being in the voice chat. My bad. Okay. Oh, sweet. Yeah, then I'll see you tomorrow, Cyrus. That's great. And who knows? Ingrid may join us. So right now, I'm thinking. It'll probably be Q was there last time, I was there, Ingrid was there, and then if we have, you know, Tyler, Cyrus, we can either rotate out or obviously at different times people are available. But yeah, we'll get you in there. I'll try to make sure everybody gets to play some games with me. Yeah, let's do this. Sweet. Yes. No, I usually am Slowbro, so Blastoise is fine. I got Slowbro, Decidueye, and Talonflame. I also have Venusaur, but I haven't played him at all. And I'll have a Alolan Ninetales when I hop back on. So, all good. Whoever you want to play, I will find a way to accommodate. Gas pedal. Gas pedal. In fact, part of me wants to... No. I would never. Pokemon Unite is fun, though. Broke of the beach. That move lasts so... Wait. My God. Also, Benjamin, why'd you remove your message back then? I hope it's not removed on stream. I want people to be able to see what I was referring to. How dare you do that? You ruined the content. Oh, Comedy 100. Okay, cool. Never mind. Just pretend team comp isn't real. The one about hoping Cyrus gets back in.
Take this. Yeah. Like it. Take this.
Oh, I didn't know you get bonus if you have coverage. That's interesting.
Your Majesty, come on. Like it. Your Majesty, come on.
Oh, you can't remember sending a message like that, huh? Very interesting that no record of it exists and the historians magically forgotten about this secret history. Reluctantly playing with your best friend? Well, good on you for having a best friend.
Take this.
And shame on them for making you play in reluctance. Well, not that they made you play. Come on, give me the Mickey. Give me the Mick, give me the Mick, give me the Mick.
Come on. Take this. Like it. Yeah. Your Majesty.
Then do it again, Mickey. Rickey.
Your Majesty. Come on.
Well, how does Mickey do? How does Riku do that? Make me feel so good at the game. I'm not even doing anything. I'm just spamming Mickey and pushing the X button. Which is also, ironically, how you spam Mickey.
Take this. Like it. Your Majesty. Come on. Take this. Yeah.
Oh, you finally enjoyed yourself the last game. That's how it be with them final hour comebacks.
Take this. Like it. Yeah. Take this.
Okay. Man, there's so many things to go through. I don't know if I can do this. We'll just go straight up, down, boom, boom, boom. No, we'll come all the way down and then da da da. All right, I'll do it. On every one of these. Every single one, and then we'll move on. It's only been an hour and a half. I got more content to fill. But no, I'm also not going to force it, like I said. If I end at a decent time. I'm only trying to get through 2 worlds at a time. Go just move on. If I have extra time, I can work on the thumbnail more. Or maybe get in a couple games of Pokemon Unite, you know? I was too slow, shit. At least I get the cards back. God damn, son of a... Destroy them, Riku. Just kill them all. Yeah, do it. Do it. That seems on brand. Definitely is on brand. Dun dun dun. It was actually because I got to do something after harassing an opponent, then getting away.
Take this.
retreating to our base while they chase me down. Oh, nice. I think you'd like my playstyle then. I mean, it's not quite the same, not quite as exhilarating as in their own base, but I like to starve the enemies right at the beginning of the game, at the top, taking up all the kills, and just getting a small lead so that they can never evolve. I'll be like level 15 as a slow bro by the time they hit level, you know, level 9 or 10. And then you can harass them in their own domain. What are you gonna do? Cry about it? Get 2v1 by a slow bro? I guess 1v2'd. Oh, that sucks. You kind of, yeah. Well, what I found is, and I haven't played ranked yet, so I will preface it with that. I've only played the one day, and I don't know if it's possible to get enough Unite licenses without paying for stuff to be able to get into ranked. But with that said, you know, a lot of the games that I play, ooh, next level in 2. Okay. A lot of the games that I played, typically in the beginning, you stay on your own side so you don't get killed. But if you have somebody that you can just, you know, depend on and go, you know, break them down one by one, starve them up top, there's not a whole lot of ways to come back from that. The only exception is like Talonflame. Well, probably Greninja too. Those speedy attackers that can get out of there real fast and change between like the top and the center or top and the bottom.
Take this.
Oh yeah, no. Yo, we're talking about the colors on the Heartless. I was mentioning that last stream that I really liked that they still had the original designs. Like, I don't understand why they even went for the recolors. It's not that they look terrible or anything. They're not bad. They just come across as irrelevant, like unnecessary. And some of the designs do genuinely look better. Like, I think the large bodies, they're brown in the final mix, but here they're more like purple, and I think that's better. In fact, the purple aesthetic for most of the Heartless just makes more sense. Like, when I first saw the Behemoth design, if I'm not mistaken, isn't it like blue and gray instead of the purple and pink? And then the one you fight in the Coliseum, that one may not have changed, but it was pretty jarring, like the orange and black. I don't know. I mean, my favorite part about the Reese, that I get to keep my OG color schemes. Alright, just go. Get the darkness. I'm sick of this. Sick of this guy. You want some too? Don't worry about it. I got you. I got you, homie. There's enough for everybody. Yeah, blue and orange in the Coliseum. The one you fight in Hollow Bastion is a little bit different though. Dun 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 dun. But yeah, I'm with you, just a waffle. I do prefer the Reese. Well, the OGs, really. Getting quite a bit of experience out of these, though. I'm excited. I should be leveling up in the next room. Whew. Alright, cool. Easy room. Get him, Mickey. You can't touch me. I'm gonna do it again. Alright. Oh, there's another Mickey. I'm doing it again. Oh, I broke him. Okay, alright. I'll duel you. Alright. Ah, that felt good. I did like hitting them with the old 1-2. Whoa, that was kind of freaky. Let's see. 10 minutes. Oh yeah, he does one whole hour later. Welcome back, Wayfaring Spartan. Oh yeah, right. Kind of slipped my mind. Didn't realize that I did that chat comment last week straight. Yeah, the Behemoth was original color purple. King Arch 1. But for the B and O and B color. Oh, for the final mix, yeah. Yeah, I gotcha. Blue and orange blue. And no problem. I mean, I don't think the original. Well, I can't say I'm not in that many Kingdom Hearts circles, but I don't think there's any such thing as appreciating the original palettes too much. So anytime you want to make that comment, just a waffle, feel free to do so, because I will agree with you. You will be just as correct the next time you say it as you were this time. Uh-oh, looks like it's another tissue break coming up. No, I'm not gonna duel you. I'll just kill you. 5 cents and defeat the darkness. Oh, Mickle and Rickle because they rhyme with nickel. That's pretty good. I like that. Romeo commits mass unlock war crimes. Circa 1982 colorized. Oh, by the way, I am the one spinning the camera. I probably should point that out. I do it every time, so I want people to think the game does it. I don't even think about doing it a lot of the time. Alright, here we go. Let's get them started, baby. Baby on, baby. Alright, I didn't get another one. Guess they know not to give me the Mickeys. Hey, give me that. I wanted the darkness. Alright, Mickey, where you at? Where the Mick, where the Mick, where the Mick at? Oh man, how unfortunate. Riku and Mickey, Rick and Morty? Well, now I know what my next thumbnail's gonna be. Thanks, Cyrus. That's pretty good. You all make the memes, like you really do. This job is so easy because of this community. I am so proud of this community. That was Gabby Hanna, right, in the YouTube Rewind? Mickle and Rickle have lost their nickel, so they must genocide. The darkness, you better run and hide. That's it, that's the track, yo. That's the track. But we got us a hit on our hands. I'm gonna need y'all to pop that real quick. I haven't heard bars that fire since, you know, good old. Bottom jean boots with the fur, and the whole up looking at her. She hit the floor, she hit the floor, next thing you know, low. Real quick, do you think there's anybody out there doing like spot on vocal impressions who's gotten a copy claim? Because the algorithm's like, no, that's just T-Pain. That's my question. I'm wondering. That would be such a good title for a video. Bag of sweatpants and the Reebok strap. I'll duel you. Push over, chump. The darkness. They better run it high. Oh yeah, that was the song I was doing earlier. Or is that another song that I don't know about? That I don't know about? When you put on a shirt and get hurt, that's deep. That was pretty fire. I can't even lie. Oh, here's one. When you used Roy in Melee, but they brought him back in 4. That's a remain. I wonder if I'm gonna have to explain that one. Okay. Yeah, as Rico, I'm pretty sure you have to kill all the Heartless because, you know, if you leave any darkness around, then his mission can't be complete. Also, can we just talk about, real quick, like, this boy don't have no friends right now. I mean, he got the king, that's cool. But he gave up everything, essentially, to steal Kingdom Hearts. Then he wakes up in the void of nothingness, gets out of there, and the first thing he says is, oh wait, one second. All them dark boys, I'm about to put them on a rope. And Maleficent is like, but you are a dark boy. He was like, I'll be last. You know, I had a whole life. I got a whole friend in Sora and shit. But if I gotta be dark, I don't want to be me. He's so committed to ending the darkness that he will end himself. Tell me how this guy's in the Chosen One. Like, if he were allowed to just be the protagonist, that would be some shit that people be tweeting about to this day. They'd be like, I cry every time Riku says. What to do when you get something? Out the bounce for now. Regrettably, things to do and all. Like we show later though. See y'all when I see you. All right, Benjamin, thanks for coming. You have a good day. I hope to see you tonight. If not, then you'll be able to watch the replays of me, you know, beating up on a CPU DDD. Hopefully giving you some PTS DDD. Anyway, have a good one, Benjamin. And I think that was a compliment just a waffle because of the pancake. I do appreciate that. Off the top, baby. Off the top. The best part of waking up, is Folgers in your cup. Oh, my cup. But if it gets to the point where the best part of waking up is Folgers in my cup, I don't want to wake up. That is a good point. Not gonna lie. But the best part of waking up is drugging myself so I can go work at the office. I don't want to wake up. I don't want to wake up. Want to be a dumb kid. Maybe have some toys that I could Play with, I don't wanna grow up. Jimmy Fallon has that Wheel of Musical Impressions or whatever thing he does on his show. Or Wheel of Impressions, Celebrity Impressions, whatever. The Jamie Foxx episode is one of my favorites. Like if I could just get to like relative Jamie Foxx levels as a vocalist and a comedian, as a personality, I think that'd be where I want to stop. I don't even need to have the fame, just like to be like somebody say to me, you kind of remind me of Jamie Foxx. You know, you got that kind of thing going for you. I know I'm a little ways away. Maybe when I'm like 30, 32. That'll be the move. That swap got to mature a little bit more for me. At least not with Folgers. Alright. So what's your brand loyalty, Wayfaring Spartan? God damn it, I was supposed to go up there. Yep. Y'all, I might just go beat this boss real quick. I'm gonna beat this boss real quick. Oh yeah, because that's the ending room. Yeah, I'll beat the boss real quick. Come through these two rooms. Okay. Never mind. No, I still got time. I got plenty of time. Oh, once again, thank you all for being here. I appreciate you spending time with me as I go through the process of mercilessly beating the shit out of these Heartless. Like, part of me thinks this might get boring, watching me just dumpster them over and over. I mean, look at this. You saw that Mickey card pop out? I'm just gonna do it again. Like, the only reason this is exciting is that it should be a crime. Right? Like, this is a human rights violation. And I know, we got the technicality. They're not humans, they're heartless. But, like, a human without a heart is as a cadaver. And I can't go to the hospital and just beat up cadavers, can I? Can I? Questions for later. But anyway, thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. Fujin mentioned I should make a compilation of funny moments of the Kingdom Hearts streams, and instead of doing like funny moments, I think I'll do like a did he just say that, or like what is he even saying compilation, where I go on these rants saying absolute random stuff that may or may not be funny, and we collectively just go, this guy's a real human. God damn it. Put a muzzle on him, please. He's not even saying the wrong things. It's just, why would somebody make that claim? Make that statement, you know? Wayfaring Spartan knows what I'm talking about. Oh, he knows. In fact, I think he thrives off of being that guy. Riku's dark break when jumping, pressing triangle at the Heartless. Yeah, he just whack-a-moles. Do the Heartless have bad blood or something? Absolutely. No heart to circulate the blood. Good to see you, Michael, by the way. I don't know if I said hi to you today yet. Ah, screw it. Yes, that's what I wanted. Alright, let's see if I can get him. Get the big guy. Eh. Kinda got him. Get in there, get in there. I legitimately think I'm gonna go this whole stream without a death. I think the zero death run is returned. Now I think about it. Do you remember 21st night of September? Love was changing the mind of pretenders. Something chasing the clouds away. Ow. Our hearts were ringing in the key that the song they were singing. The word hearts reminded me of that song. Come on, I need a 6. Drop me a 6. I'll take a 3. Huh. Oh, that's why the skin is black. They have blood. It's just not healthy blood. Yeah, because they're heartless, right? Like, they don't have a heart. But, for example, you don't call a rock heartless, really. I mean, you could. But the distinction heartless is for something that once had a heart, right? So if you once had a heart, then you probably have blood. And it's just like sitting in your body rotting. Michael, once again, you might be onto something. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna do it again, actually. Missed that one. We'll get to get them. Ooh, doo 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 doo. I know I don't have to. What you gonna do? Protest? Oh, you gonna break it? That was a good move. I didn't realize it was gonna be a 0, Mickey. I should make a standalone video. Why are the heartless black? I'm a very disapproving face in the thumbnail. Oh my goodness. And then go straight into like a medical dictionary or journal. That would be funny. The darkness that was released from a heart that was forcefully stolen, and the heart is then captured by another heartless. That makes sense. Yeah, my channel needs more clickbait on it. The content's too honest right now. Vivi's now a lunar mage. Orange Spartan always plugging. That's funny. Fine, fine. You know what? Time to whack-a-mole. Ha! 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 Oh, shit. Guess what? I got more. Ha! 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 Think I won't? Long live King. They honestly think I'm about here. Like I'm not about to just do it again. Do it again. Kind of basically like zombies that they're finding and tracking cards over. Oh, that makes sense. Gotta represent. Speaking of which, check out my pirate FE project, Elegy of the Wayfarer. He's on the grind set. He never sleeps. There is zero cardo. Zero cardo. Alright, let's fight the boss. I don't think we're gonna have anything to talk about with Jafar either. And for those of you wondering, why is he wearing a towel around his neck? It's to prove that I took a shower today. See the merch? Not my merch, but there is merch. I actually like this towel too. Bro, Jafar, buddy, pal. Do you know who I am? I am that guy. Well, damn it. Do the thing so I can break you already. Why are you so slow? Oh my goodness, Jafar, you're such an ass. When I could have broken you last time, you didn't do it. Oh my gosh. Kind of sick of this guy, actually. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna do the strat. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna use the lower cards up. I have something to break him so I get my darkness mode up. Would you rise up already? My gosh. I'm just trying to get these D points. That ain't good. Not by me. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, cool. I got the darkness. That's all that matters. Now that we did that. Oh, he's doing all that other stuff. Wait. What? Okay, that was actually kind of irritating. I'm gonna at least break him with this. I am so alone. Bro, use the thing. It's kind of irritating. By kind of, I mean completely. Like, only because I can't get my thing. Hey, Jafar. Get the rock. Come on. There we go. Like, it would not hit the fucking lamp. There we go. No deaths for you guys. I refuse to be defeated. And I could have just swung on him. I didn't even have to go into darkness mode. I thought it would actually help. But it might have been easier to do it in my normal form. You know what else I forgot? I have Maleficent and all the boss cards. Bruh. Bruh. I could have really just gone in on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. Okay. Now to go through all the rest of the rooms. That's going to do it for the stream. Looks like we'll be ending off at like 2 hours and 30 minutes. So a little early. I do apologize. Yeah, I should use them more. You're right. Like, that dude wasn't even the threat. The only threat was the fact that I couldn't land the attacks. Oh, you think? Oh, you thought? No wonder. Oh, since this is like a life advice channel, there's this snappy-ish comeback that I used to use all the time that I really like. It's actually the pickup line that I used to, you know, pick up Venice. Check this out. So, whenever you say something that's obviously ridiculous, right? Like, I mean, completely obviously ridiculous, and the person says, "I don't think," cut them off immediately. And say, yeah, you should leave the thinking to the professionals. You know, so like I know you don't think, and it's pretty cool. You can adapt it in many different ways. But yeah, if you want to get all the positive attention, break that one out at parties, and people love it. This also works for like I don't know. Leave the knowing to the professionals. Yeah. The only rule is you can't use this against me on my streams. That is the one rule. There's probably more rules, and that's rule number 2. Is that there will be more rules as necessary. But yeah, the one rule is don't use it on me on stream. Thank you. Maleficent Oogie for the entire game. Be perfectly fine. All right, dope. Is that just a confession, Wayfaring Spartan? Also, I did not use that as a pickup line. I did not pick up a line, Venice. Pretty sure she picked up a line to me. But we already knew each other by that point. Why else would I be talking about pirates all the time? Huh. You got a point there, one Spartan. Why would somebody who thinks talk about something they're passionate about? I didn't even know you liked pirates. I thought it was just Star Wars and Robin. Speaking of Star Wars and Robin, I used to be Gara. I thought that Gara of the desert was like my OC. Like that was me in another reality. I could not believe this guy had just woke up someday and decided to draw my whole life. Like wow. I used to do that little eye thing he would do where he like hold his hand and be all creepy like the cat. Yeah, that was my boy, man. Gara of the desert back in not Shippuden Gara, not, you know, tall stoic Kazekage Gara. I'm talking about short angsty burn the world Gara. I listened to a lot of that, like, oh, I meant to talk about this the other day. We talked about music taste, but my musical taste was defined by AMVs on YouTube. I listened to like 1,000 Foot Crutch and Evanescence and Linkin Park. A couple other things. I got into Green Day a little bit and 3 Days Grace because of it. Skillet as well, all because I watched anime AMVs. I don't know, I think anime is the A in AMV, but I've also heard animated music videos, so it doesn't just have to be anime. I'm specifying. Why did that come up? And I'd be going on tangents and forget the entire thing. Speaking of pirates, oh, I like, what was it? Oh yeah, I thought I was Gara. And so this song by Skillet, it's Monster. I'm pretty sure you can still find some AMVs with that song featuring Gara if you want to this day. But that one and Crawling by Linkin Park were like my two theme songs. Do 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 do. And then I grew up to be a cuddly nice guy. Just like Gara. The secret side of me, I never let you see. I keep it caged, but I can't control it. So stay away from me. Like the beast inside me. I feel the rage and I just can't hold it. So basically, you growing up, but without the AMVs. But it's so interesting because like a lot of people that have, you know, similar origin stories like that. Like I met people in middle school. And for all intents and purposes, it felt like we were the same person, or the same people. But you meet us, you know, 5, 10 years separated, and we're all different, if that makes sense. But got like the same roots. Still kind of like the same shit. But you wouldn't realize, oh no, those guys are friends. They bond over the same stuff. Also, I don't think that like Christian / alternative rock is what my persona and brand scream. I don't listen to it as much anymore. But if you leave me alone for a while and I'm washing dishes, that's the go-to, baby. Alright, one second. I haven't checked chat in a minute. Bro, I will duel you, even though you got no health. I'm gonna win. Take this. No, I just... Alright, well, use the dark to get that experience. No, get the experience. There we go. Okay. I used to be bummed, now I'm Omega buff. Thanks to Bahamut Blast. And Gerber Beefy 5 lamb burritos. Share if you don't think. Okay, let's see some ways me growing up without AMVs. You play Rogue Galaxy or Skies of Arcadia. If you like pirates, you should try them. Well, kinda. Oh, what was the well kinda for Philip? Sorry, you know I'll be rambling. I forget what I've said that y'all are responding to. And to preface, I guess, my previous little rant, I'm not saying that people have to look like the things that they enjoy, etc. But it is interesting how, for example, middle school, you know, the anime kids or the whatever, nerds, geeks, jocks, high school, whatever those hierarchies are, they actually have nothing to do with anything. And a lot of the popular kids from high school, I was cool with them, and we would bond over anime here and there. It's like, oh, you're a real person. You like good shit. I know that's not a revelation either, but still. It's just kind of funny to go back and think. At one point, I was divided off from the rest of the world because I had niche interests, not knowing they weren't niche. And I was supposed to check chat. Alright, I'll finish this up quickly. Huh. Yuddy, that's it. Oh, okay, I love Skies of Arcadia, Legends on the GameCube. Legends expands on some of the side quest stories. Okay, sweet. Wiggity sweet. 6:46. It looks like I'm gonna finish up about 30 minutes early. Okay, so I'll go to the. Yep, just go over there. Wait, this should have already been. Oh no, not this one. The next one has already been cleared. Yeah, that makes sense. I should have just locked on to you. Get him, Mickey. Let's do it again. Do it again. Was into too many things, but as a result, I never really bond too much over anything with other people. That's interesting. I've actually never heard that perspective before. At least things said that way. I also feel like I had pretty diverse interests, but instead I bonded. Well, no. I might know where you're coming from. Maybe. Like I never really joined any focus interest groups where like our thing always revolved around one thing, and that's what we bonded over. But typically what ended up happening is that in the, you know, diverse groups that I ran. Sorry, that I heard some yelling upstairs and it didn't sound very kosher. They aren't allowed to speak to each other in certain manners, so I wanted to make sure he was not doing the thing he's not supposed to be doing. Romeo is kind of a stickler for the rules of the household. But anyway, the people that came up in the same, like, related groups were the ones I tended to bond more closely with. So if you were, like, music, anime, good grades, and girls, aw, man. Yeah, we got along pretty well. I'm ashamed to say I didn't really get any gay friends until way later on in life. Missing out, man. It wasn't until I discovered guys that guys became appealing to me. Couldn't even have guy friends because I was gay. That's actually a joke, but I know some people who do think like that. Anyway. But yeah, that might be what you're talking about, Cyrus. Oh, you guys heard that screech? Yeah, if you guys heard that, then I may have to go address it. Between the IB program, athletics, orchestra, anime, gaming, and reading, I wasn't actually doing much to fit in with any group. Gotcha. I haven't played Rogue Galaxy because... I know, Fujin, I know, that's what I was saying. Like, I didn't have any gay friends for a while. And what's funny is, I was usually at odds with a lot of the gay men that I would meet. Which I should say gay boys, because they weren't men. But hello, Fujin. It's also kind of interesting because there's some truth to certain things. Like, I know a lot of the people that I ended up having issues with when I was younger, who were gay or homosexual, ended up coming out to me that they were attracted. I was like, God, wow, it did the glitch thing again. And that they were just messing with me because, you know, it was a way of expressing that. And girls did it too. It's not that I was oblivious to those things, but I was just too deathly afraid of assuming that somebody found me interesting or attractive to ever assume. If that makes sense. So, that's partially on me. They were so mean. Why you gotta be so mean?
Your Majesty, come on.
But it was funny because like all of my girlfriends back then had like gay best friends. Oh man, that was always a trip, and they never liked me, or at least they, you know, pretended not to.
Take this.
So it's so funny to see people that you knew from back in the day, like in modernity. So stupid. Oh my god. Why am I reminiscing at the end of this stream? Y'all, I might die. This might be the last time. I think my life is flashing before my eyes very slowly. So there's probably a slow-moving bullet headed for me right now. I think your life flashing before your eyes is proportionate to how quickly the thing that's about to kill you is moving. I read that in my brain once.
Take this. Darkness.
If you guys want to hear some stories, so, well, a story. One time, there was this girl that I liked a whole lot, and everybody knew it in the school. Like, everybody in the high school knew it, okay? And this guy, who was, he's gay, but he was also friends with all the girls. I was in my 7th hour class, and he texted me a picture of himself, of him kissing her, in, like, the red room where they developed the photos. And this madam was rather oblivious. She didn't realize what he was doing per se, that he had the phone up, which was also kind of like, ugh. But he developed his friendships in somewhat weird ways. And he would do things like that to just tease and irk me all the time. I was like, come on, my guy, can I just live? I'm new to this school, stop it. As well as other measures of antagonizing me. I couldn't say anything without having a shady comment behind it. Like one time, I mentioned that I play racquetball. And I wasn't even talking to him. And he comes up and he's like, yeah, I feel like Romeo would have just picked any sport that our school doesn't do. And said that he was good at that. I was like, motherfucker, can I have interests? Can I have a life outside of being your plaything? Please. But this individual is also like, again, like I said, friends with all of my lady friends. So my, you know, platonic friends like him. My love interest at the time liked him. He's not bad though. But he definitely was a pain in the ass. Alright, let's check chat. Oh, and edgy and a bit emo. Wasn't actually readily apparent though, since I was an emotionless outcast in a sense. Yeah, that makes sense, Cyrus. I get that. I feel you. At odds, what were you dueling them to death? Fujin, honestly, sometimes it was almost there. Especially when I broke out the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Card game, Yeah, I've never ever assumed anyone's found me attractive. So you get it, Fujin, you get it. You get it. I've been pretty correct so far. Most people don't. I would say most people probably don't find you attractive. That's a general rule of thumb, unless you're one of the lucky. The few, the proud, the celebrities. I always find it extremely hard to believe anyone was ever capable of finding me attractive. Alright, you guys are gonna have to break out the pics at this point, because if you want an honest rating to see whether or not you're just, you should be liked for your personality, or you have the conventionally attractive goods, or even the unconventionally attractive goods, I'm dying to know. Because I feel like you guys might be overselling the ugly. Just for some context, I am actually somebody who, okay, maybe I shouldn't be sharing this on the YouTube. But I don't have, like, for example, when we're talking about pornography, I don't necessarily have define tastes. Sometimes I will intentionally seek out ugly models, if that makes sense, and just to see what pops up, and also to see if I find them attractive. Like, I do think that conventional beauty is, one, overrated, because lots of things get me going, and two, I think it's gatekept. Like, quite honestly, if we were really honest with ourselves, a lot of the most attractive people, like, they're kind of ugly. They have features that are not it, but we pretend like it is because they have one or two that are great, you know. And when you apply that logic to a lot of people, like, yes, you may not have the best smile or chin. God damn, that is the cutest nose I've ever seen on a person, and I got to sit here and pretend like it isn't. Anyway, sorry, I'll be going on rants, but if you oversell the ugly, I'll be mad. I'll be mad, because I like ugly too. There are very few people that I'm like, I look at them, I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to puke. The exception is if I hate their personality and then it is accentuated by ugliness. The same way, like, I'm typically really harsh on people who are very attractive but assholes. Because it's like you have every advantage not to be a disgusting person, and you are. Like, why would you do that? Like, that turns my stomach. And then people who are unattractive and assholes, it's like, God, don't fit the archetype. Don't do that to yourself. So, but that, I don't know if that's something I should be addressing or getting over within myself. Feel free to let me know how you think about it. Okay, anyway, let's check chat. It's not even the fact they are gay, it's just recurring coincidence for me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just weird. It was also recurring coincidence because it had nothing to do like with disliking them personally. But the way that I would describe it, Argo, is that the social scenario, like the role that I played, the role that I fit, and the role that they fit, were at odds. A lot of people assumed that I was a lot more jockish or competitive than I really was, and so they would step to me in those ways, and it would bother me. But you know, I play along. I know how to play the game. But yeah, I think that's what it has to do with. Most of all, I was trying to remain unseen, but it just couldn't get away with it. I know some people have the opposite problem. No, nothing against you. Like, if you're having trouble, you know, being seen in your social situation or circle, this isn't like, oh man, I'm so unlucky. I can't keep myself out of the public eye. But usually it was a matter of people picking on me that brought me into the, you know, conversation. And then once I was there, I couldn't find my way back out. That's what I'm more so saying. But anyway, yeah, Argo, just a coincidence. I once found a handmade love card on my desk in study hall on the last day of 6th grade, technically addressed to me, misspelled my name, of course, and the teacher wouldn't say who left it. So at the time, I chose to instead take it as a joke, which ended up affecting my mindset for the rest of my life as depression started setting in for me after that school year. That's very interesting. If you have any more context, I'd love to know why you reacted that way, or why that had that effect on you, rather. Oh, that it was a joke, like you assumed it was a joke. That is interesting. Yeah, unless you have more context, I don't necessarily have a comment right now, but it is getting me thinking. I may have more to say on the matter later on in the day. But what up, Ark? We're just talking about... Well, right now we're talking about beauty standards and being ugly and stuff, because I was mentioning that I have a tendency to assume that people are not attracted to me. Like, I'd be horrified at assuming they are if they aren't. And Fujin and Cyrus were expressing the idea that they could not imagine somebody finding them attractive. And then I was talking about don't oversell the ugly. Like, my gosh, I think you guys are probably just fine. A lot of people think that they're much less attractive than they are. And as somebody who admires the unattractive, if you oversell it, I'll be upsetty spaghetti. They're probably either cutie pies or just dudes. So you can be just a dude. You don't have to be that guy to be a guy. That makes sense. And I know nobody wants to be average. But hey, I make it work. So much so that I've apparently tricked people into thinking that I'm not. Okay. Anyway. I'm sorry to hear that. The reason I'm more curious about hearing more, Cyrus, is not... Not because I don't sympathize with you, but because that sounds like a situation that is, I would say, open-ended. As in, it hasn't been finalized. It hasn't ended yet. There's more there. And so understanding, like, why it played out the way that it did is important to figure out how to go forward.
Your Majesty, come on!
Because it sounds like that also guides both how you see yourself now and how you're continuing through your life. And so as somebody who cares about you, I would hope that we can pinpoint the source of this belief that nobody could possibly, like, it had to be a joke. Right? Because, for example, we know that there are people in the world who have trouble expressing their feelings. We also know there are people who are awkward and people who like things that we don't like. Right? So when you put all those together, it creates a scenario where perhaps somebody had worked up all of their courage to leave you the note, the letter, but didn't know how to follow up after that. And so as a result, you were left with this kind of unfulfilled situation, and they also were left with an unfulfilled situation. Because while they were able to work themselves up to leave the note, they weren't able to make that final connection. You know, both of you essentially thinking about what could have been without the closure. That is not an uncommon scenario in any regard. As somebody who has, you know, withheld a lot of feelings from certain people, I would like to say that that's the case. Not for this specific situation. Definitely can't guarantee that. But because that possibility is there, to fall conclusively on one side of the speculation or the other, I think it's interesting. It's informed by your life. So in other words, you know, just curious. What made you, what originally convinced you that you were unlovable, so to say? At least in that kind of a way. Especially since we tend to judge ourselves by a standard that we don't set others to. At least if you're a good person. I mostly don't care how I look, honestly. And, oh, wait a second, sorry. If that is the case, Ark, I'm qualifying this. I could be happy for you, depending on what that means. Because as somebody who doesn't really care about how he looks, insofar as it affects other people, like, for example, when I get into a relationship, I always tell the person, hey, if you have any, you know, requests for how I look or how I carry myself, please let me know. Because I don't really care about all this. But if it does bother you, I'd rather have you feel more comfortable than ignore that, if that makes sense. So if it's in that regard, then yeah, congratulations. You've overcome a battle that many people do struggle with, and it's not even their fault. It's just how, you know, our society has structured itself. But on the other hand, if you don't care how you look because you have some sort of underlying thinger, then of course I'd love to talk about it, as you all. Sorry, not trying to shrink anybody. I just find the kind of shit interesting. And I like to offer a different perspective. I strive to live my life by just guys being dudes, existing in peace, sometimes shared with others. And I think that's a good starting point. As long as you're open to other things happening. That doesn't necessarily mean, like, for example, I'm talking to people who are asexual. Like, yeah, you gotta be open to, you know, sex coming into your life and, you know, like, liking it and wanting it. No. I'm more so saying that if you have the desire to pursue something, that you don't necessarily hold yourself back from that because of your previous dedication to just guys being dudes. If that makes sense. It's like, you can be just a chill dude and then also be a happy family man 10 years later. Many phases of life there are. Alright, come on. We're not gonna duel. Oh, I'm just myself. I have my own sense. People think I look bad, okay? I think it's quite easy to convince yourself that you're unlovable. I've been convinced of that many times. At this particular point in life, I don't really mind that much. Interesting. Yeah, that mindset that I couldn't be lovable did make me a coward to ever admit feelings for people. But the main part of that unresolved situation is that my self-esteem ended up taking a nosedive. Mm-hmm. Yep. There's this thing you talk about in psychology. Well, I don't know if everybody talks about it in psychology. I know we did. But children, when they're small, have a habit of like looking at themselves in the mirror and not only smiling, but like appreciating and admiring themselves, right? In fact, I remember hearing this in a speech when I was doing speech competitively, and it came up in psychology later on in the year. But as we get older, you know, we're talking about like dysmorphia and like our self-image, the way we view ourselves. You know, that changes with different social conditioning mechanisms. Like, for example, people calling you ugly. That's the way that we manage our societal expectations for one another. So if you see somebody on TV who is like a villain, right? And they have certain features, and the story treats them like they're ugly, like they're horrendous, like they're horrific. Right? As a child, you grow up learning that that's what an ugly person is. Right? And even if, for example, that person is ugly, but they got the dump truck, right? They got that fatty. You know, the kind of stuff that adult you will be slobbering over on TikTok come 10 years. You won't be able to recognize that because you're using those childish standards that you learned from Batman, the animated series. That's just an example. But yeah, our self-esteem is often misnamed, in my opinion. Like, yes, it is the esteem that we have for ourselves, but it's not necessarily created by ourselves. It's something handed to us. So I find that interesting. Like, who gave you your self-esteem? Who first convinced you that you were fine? Was it the original, you know, adoration you have for yourself, being a child? Or did it come from, like for example, me, I didn't trust my parents at all. My parents would tell me things like I was handsome, like I was cute, like I was funny, like I was cool. And then I get to school and be none of those things. And that's why I have to qualify every statement when I'm making, you know, any claim about myself. Because every goddamn time I wanted to gas myself up in school, somebody was always there to remind me where I stood in comparison to other people. So I always thought my parents were just lying to me. Like, well, that's what parents do, they lie. But it's not true, you know? I represent a lot more to them, and the features that I have obviously remind them of themselves, and they're pretty to each other. They're also attractive in general as well. Such an interesting conversation. There's so much to it, though. It's hard to pin stuff down to apply to one person. I think being aware of all the forces at play kind of helps you to realize that, similar to what Ark is saying, you know, you're just you have a little more agency here than you're maybe led to believe by your social interactions. Like, one of my favorite realizations, I had this when somebody made a comment about like what my future wife or girlfriend would be like, and they like started to describe them personality wise, and the person that they were describing was a lot like me. And I remember thinking to myself, well, why do I have to be with a person who acts like me? Like, I can like people who are nothing like me. And this also goes for, you know, love and attraction. Like, television and stuff likes to pretend that attractive people have to have attractive significant others. Right? Like, if you're one of those Instagram models, your boyfriend can't have a beer gut, you know? But goddamn it, that's not, first off, why we get into relationships for the most of the time, I assume, because the person has the exact body type you're looking for. And secondly, people are attracted to different things. Like, there's no reason that pretty cannot love ugly. I think the message of Beauty and the Beast was wrong. It wasn't that she was willing to love the Beast even though he was a beast. It was that that's what she's into, and good on it for her. That's all I'm saying. So, you know, no matter how ugly you are, if you tickle somebody's fancy, god damn it, get in there and love fancifully. And no need to be ashamed either. People who are good to each other are the most attractive thing you can ever see. I would much rather see two god-awful ugly people who were like in a joyful, jubilant relationship, you know, raise an excellent family and live decent lives together than I would any of the models that I've seen on my favorite websites if they're toxic and turbulent. That's all I'm saying. Which is why I have no shame in saying, Love you, Venice. Because we're healthy. Oh, we're healthy. Okay, alright, back to chat. Sorry, everybody. Y'all know I be ranting. Many phases of Heartless that they're non-stop for grinding. Yeah, definitely. I made the commitment not to skip any rooms. One, because I didn't want to skip the Riku mode, since I know that I really want to get to Kingdom Hearts 2. So I thought it'd be unfair if I did that. But on top of that, obviously grinding levels is nice because it makes the next world easier. So, I'm with you. I think I need to go up. Yeah, let's go up. And then, so things like my confidence. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to talk over you, by the way, Cyrus. I just hadn't checked chat in a while. So, things like my confidence and Hugh were pretty much shot by the time 7th grade rolled in, to the point most people in my grade were unaware that I even could smile. And my semi-outcast status, and you find that most people were unaware of how much my voice had changed. Which, honestly, that sounds like comedy gold to me. Like prepubescent Cyrus walking into a room with people who haven't heard him speak in years, and all of a sudden... that sounds like a good episode of a sitcom. But maybe that's just me. I don't tend to care how I look because that's not what I'm focused on. I mean, I'll try to look presentable, that's not my priority. I judge my self-esteem on what I'm able to do or not to do. And that's also a common way of feeling it. But keep in mind, this isn't, again, not bashing anybody, but you still have a standard for what is a good person and what is a not valuable person. So people who judge themselves by how they look oftentimes don't necessarily focus as much on what they do, because they think a good person is like a person that looks good, a good looking person. A good person is defined by their works. And those are subjective and obviously fluctuate from person to person. So, for example, I think it's fine to think you're a good person based on what you do, but it gets tricky when you try to point out bad people based on what they do. Not that you're doing that, Argo, but I do want to point out the dynamic because, again, a lot of attractive people do that. And a lot of people who do good works do that as well, and it kind of nullifies the whole point. But yeah, kind of think of it, would you honestly expect a 12-year-old to have a deep adult sounding voice? My voice did change relatively early, but no, obviously it's not as deep as yours. And at 12 years old, definitely not anything like that. So, no, Cyrus, I assume you scared some people out of the skin. An outcast most of my life is basically just merged who I am, so I can keep going with that. So what if I don't fit in? There are a few people that appreciate me for who I am, so that's all I need. Hell yes, Fujin. Hashtag one of the few that he need. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not needed, but I'm happy to be here. My favorite models are the grandparents from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. They have life all figured out. I agree, except for the part where they, you know, live in that bed. Then again, if they had like a streaming setup, all for it. That's me, baby. Me, and maybe Michael doing streams opposite each other in the same bed, and other people in it too. Who knows? That brings me to my later issue. People started treating me very differently after they heard me speak. The spider when my kid gets golden to you. You are one of the few, know me out. Mwah. Thank you, Pooja. Alright, I'm gonna go back and finish this up. But I like the conversation that's happening here in chat. I'll kind of comment, obviously. Don't have anything definitive to say on anybody's particular situation. I think you're all doing the best you can for the most part. If you ever want to know my opinion on the matter, as when we're talking about outcasts, for those of you who've heard the stories of me and Michael talking, I'd say I also fit that role. I'm not gonna say that I was almost a school shooter, because that's not quite as intense. But there were some times when I was, you know, so far on the fringes of my social setting, and that was almost isolated to that point. I did used to carry weapons with me on campus illegally, as I was always ready for things to pop off. No guns though. I never got into that stuff. But just saying, like, I wherever you're at, I feel you. I don't want this to sound like, oh my gosh, look at me, guys. I know everything. I have all the answers. But I do appreciate you all sharing this with me. And god damn it, they're screaming up there again. Apologize, you all are hearing Truth making those undignified sounds, but what are you gonna do? It's childhood. Big gangster. Plus, I want them to be able to enjoy themselves when they get back from school. Would just be nice if I didn't live here while they were doing it. Alright, I had to say something. If she keeps it up.
Take this. Yeah, ha, like it. Your Majesty, come on.
Yeah, the most oppressed class, gamers. Now with that said, that doesn't mean that everybody who comes here should be, you know, steeped in their oppression. And we have fun here too. We do. But every once in a while, it's nice to talk about some of that real shit. None of that baby shit. I'm not talking about that who's better at Smash. I'm talking about whose feelings have been smashed the best. Yeah, that good. But the moral of the story is that if you are here speaking and you're having any issues in your life, hopefully I can do my best to keep this environment as a relatively safe place for you to explore who you could have been under different circumstances. Not that that's who you'll want to be when you go back out into your regular life, etc. But I always think it's nice to have that kind of space. Right? For me, that space was choir. And it was mainly because of, you know, some of the friends I met there. And obviously people I met in different interest groups. But choir, anime club, shit like that gave me the opportunity to experiment with who I wanted to be to a very large degree. And that served me super well. Honestly, that kind of work has been better for like getting scholarships and landing different opportunities, I think, than all the work I did in school and the grades and extracurriculars. Because it let me be a version of myself that I'm comfortable with. And so, people took more of an interest. Because it was a role they hadn't seen before. Hell yeah. I used to get insulted when people say, oh, I know somebody, they're just like you. I was like, nah, this is original. I sat in the basement and made this personality up myself. If you know somebody who's like me, they plagiarized. Give me the number so I can sue them. Which is funny, because the idea that I need your phone number so I can sue you is hilarious. God damn it, they're unlisted. No lawsuit today, I guess. Set me free. Wait, what's going on? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay, fine. Do I fight them all? I wasn't supposed. Man, fuck it. I'm not fighting them all. I wasn't supposed to use that card on. Oh no, I had to. Never mind. I did have to. The door was closed. All right, let's do this. Truth. Never mind, stream will be over in like 10 minutes. I'll look at the stream, whatever. If you make it to this far in the stream, enjoy the screaming of my siblings. That sounds like something from a horror movie.
If you made it this far in the video, please enjoy the screaming of my siblings.
You have a winter concert tomorrow? Nice, Ark. Nice. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I had a completely different choir experience from a lot of people. In fact, my sister's in choir right now at the high school I graduated from. And I moved there when I was a junior, but I was also, because #outcast, I was really close to my choir director from my previous school at Collinsville. And so I ended up doing like a lot of the choir competitions and stuff. And, you know, I placed fairly high in districts. And so I had an idea, I was solo in time as well. I had an idea of what choir could be, but when I got to the new school, my teacher like went all in on me. She's like, oh no, I'm not letting this opportunity pass. So, you know, I did all kinds of stuff. Basically, any competition there was for singing, I did it. Like I said, even did the national level thingy. Got to sing on the Grand Ole Opry, all kinds of shit. My name was on a plaque at the school, yada yada yada, and all that because people didn't like me in my original choir. And then my teacher actually got to teach me some shit. But as opposed to my sister's experience, you know, she's not like completely all in the choir like I was. So she's just struggling to ignore the fact that a lot of the people fucking suck. They're so annoying. And they're not even interested in singing. If that makes sense. So I know it can be like a room full of divas who don't actually have diva level talent. That and nerves and performance. Sorry. Anyway. Yeah, my experience was somewhat unique in that I almost got to have the choir experience of somebody who planned on, you know, going to Juilliard, but didn't. Like that old guy who insists, I could have gone all pro, man. I could have gone all the way. NBA, NFL. All right. I'm so nervous. I think Riku needs more friends. Being friends with Mickey and no one else. Is it better to have more friends or to have better friends? Trick question. The answer's in the question. Better friends all day. More friends? No way. Which I say that, and my goal was like to have like 5 friends my whole life. Basically, once Michael and I became friends, I was like, I'll never have that many friends. Cause the real ones, you can't find them just anywhere. And then now I got like 30, 40. And I'm pretty particular about the word for, like, I have like a hierarchy. If that makes sense. People used to get mad at me because I refuse to call them my friends. They're like, yeah, we're friends. Like, nah, we cool. I don't really make a big deal about that anymore. But the whole point is, I legitimately have probably in the 30s of people that, without hesitation, I could call them, you know, like forever friends, etc. And part of me wants to dedicate myself to what, you know, 12-year-old me wanted. It's like the Furious 5 and me. And the other part of me is like, hey, if it'll be, let it be. No, get away. You can't have my meat. You can't have my meat. Got him. I'm glad I walked slightly faster than him. Maybe you can't have my meat was not the correct way to describe that situation. As he wanted my heart. My heart's made of meat, right? Look at him. Oh yeah, Dad's up there. Never mind. Yeah, he's got it. Okay. Sorry about not checking chat. Anyway. So thanks, Argo. You need it. Oh yeah, nervous about the choir concert. Don't be nervous, Ark. You're fine. As long as you're getting better. And as long as you have fun. Legitimately, if you're singing and not having fun, you might not be doing it right. I've heard people who have a blast and they're fucking off key, and that shit is great. Some of my best performances I've gone back and listened to when I like did not get the notes, but the audience loved it. I think people may have just been glad to have finally got interaction out of me given my signature anti-sociability, hence the drastically different treatment. Someone mentioned Uncle Rico from Napoleon Dynamite. Have not seen Napoleon Dynamite, so I don't think anybody has. The heart is meat, technically. Okay, sweet. Sweet, thank you. Yeah, the heart is meat. You can't have the feeling meat. That's the meat where the feelings are located. Shoshi is writing a whole ass essay about boat combat in the Discord. That's awesome. Yeah, I think she's a pretty dope ass addition. Glad we picked her up. God, every time I say picked her up, nah. I'm just so used to dickbags using it in a weird way. But I'm glad you came to the Smash stream and joined the Discord. She seems like she's going to be a very good member. You know what? I haven't pogoed in a while. You know what? I'm actually gonna save. I think there's gonna be a boss fight after this room. I'm gonna save that boss fight for the next stream. That way the stream starts out with something hype, which means if you want to catch the hype, you probably should come at 4:30 on Thursday. I'll see you there. Obviously, I know people have schedules or whatnot, but I want it to be off closer to 7:30. Oh my gosh! Oh my god! Yeah, they won't give me the Mickey stun locks. Oh Mickey, what a pity you don't understand. Take me by the heart when you take me by the hand. Oh Mickey, when you hear me, I'm your man. There's guys like you, Mickey. Oh, what you do, Mickey. You heal my health, Mickey. Alright, I should be pretty much done here. You're right, that feeling can be taken in more than I'm basically trying to see how close to the line I can get without it being an obvious Benjamin bait. Yeah, the meat where the feelings are kept. The feeling meat. Speaking of feeling meat, I'm feeling meat for dinner. Give me that darkness. It's pogo time, baby. I like it like that. You better believe me when I kill you. Oh, half of this content is just me saying random things into the mic as I do the same 6 maneuvers in a video game. And I love it. Such a good brand. Honestly, for the 69 subscriber special, I might go ahead and do the Goofy Space Jam compilation. Welcome to the Space Jam. Alright. Na, 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 na. You're gonna get the double entendre regardless of how you say it. Like feeling meat for dinner, actually. Exactly. Feeling meat for dinner. No, I'm not gonna eat somebody's heart. I knew what you meant, Benjamin. I mean, Cyrus with the double entendres. Welcome to the Space Jam. Alright. I want more attack boosts. How much experience I got left? Oh, I'm not gonna level up anytime soon. Grr. Okay, I think I go this way now. What is the map? Yep, we go that way. Gotta go all the way around. We're approaching the end of the stream. Looks like it's gonna be ending at about 7:33. So for those of you who came, thank you very much for coming. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And for those of you who will be here tonight, thank you again for that. We'll be doing Smash. I haven't set the stream yet. I don't know if it'll be 9 or if it'll be 8:30. I want to be able to eat and then also make my thumbnail proper. This one should be fun, so I hope you all enjoy it. But I'll get started on that as soon as I get off of this. Just the thing, yeah, Conqueror's Respite. Okay. Respite. But anyway, yeah. Thank you very much for being here. It was a blast. We got to have some nice, deeper conversation. It didn't have the most depth, but damn, it felt good. Alright. Thanks a ton. I appreciate your watch time. Appreciate your views. Appreciate your heart. And I'll catch you in a few. I love you. Bye.